folks, welcome back to Artist Spotlight, where I showcase the best artists the internet has to offer. Today, the spotlight is shining on another good friend of mine, and one of the nicest guys I've ever met. He is as smart about animation as he is sharp with the pen. He is the one and only SB99. Turns out that before we even met, SB was a fan of my videos while I was following his art. I guess I stumbled upon his art when I was searching through Hi Hi Puppy Amiyumi fan art, and I found some of his old Ami and Yumi drawings. I was excited to see somebody else remembered that show other than me. I've been following his art ever since he's been drawing like this. But never you fear, folks, he's gotten a lot better. His characters are some of the smoothest and prettiest I've ever seen. He's got a simple but unique style that's very curvy and cartoony. He got into art simply because he loves cartoons and started drawing them, and I noticed his style has evolved as he's gone along. I'm amazed by his ability to copy any style he can put his head to. Some people might say that shows a lack of identity on his part, but the way I see it, it shows that he's not a one-trick pony. He can draw in all these different styles and make them look accurate. If he ever gets hired to work on a cartoon, I can say that I wouldn't be surprised. But when SB isn't making art, he's an animator, and a dang good one at that. See so yourself on his YouTube channel, where he makes show-accurate animations and comes up with his own creative stories to put characters in. It's like animated fan fictions. It's also worth noting that one of his videos is viral. His video, The Puberty House, has over 2 million views and counting. That's incredible. I don't know how he does it, but it brings a smile to my face knowing that a close friend of mine has such great success. His 2 million views feel like my 2 million views. Congrats, SB, you deserve it. Honestly, this is a hard video for me to make as SB is one of the most modest guys I know. If I had a video with 1 million views, I'd be excited as hell. But SB just told me, yeah, I'm really lucky. There's an example of a guy who doesn't let fame go to his head. While he is popular, he doesn't use that as an excuse to put himself over anybody. If anything, he's probably his worst critic. He's harder on himself than anybody on the net could ever be. He's even encouraged me to critique him in this video. How many people do you know encourage critiques in videos about them? Well, buddy, if there's anything I can say about your art, it's a little too niche. The Loud House fan art is nice and all, but it does get a little tiring seeing the same characters over and over again. You do draw a lot of stuff, as your portfolio is massive. I barely scratch the surface when it comes to showing all these people your art in this video. You're one of the most creative guys I know as you make art for things that I won't even think about making art for. You're young, you're still in the growing stages, so I know you're only going to get better. Heck, I'll go as far to say as I think you draw better than me, and I'm 3 years older than you. So, I'd say try expanding your horizons a bit. Draw more characters from other cartoons you love, not just the Loud House. Also, girls standing and looking pretty is not bad, but seeing the same pose over and over again gets a little tiring. I'd try drawing more complex poses, or drawing from different angles. I got some websites full of photo references that can help you if you want them. Don't get me wrong, I love your art, but you pushed me to give you some pointers, so I figured I'd fulfill your request. You've got a lot of potential, and I know you're only going to get better from here. So take what I say with a grain of salt. That being said, SB's art, while simple in nature, is so well drawn that it really doesn't matter to me much. I've said before that I prefer a more simple style of art, and not overly complex stuff. So SB's drawings really don't get my snooty elitist alarm flashing. He's acknowledged that his art isn't for everybody, and I'm sure he's had his fair share of critics who have put him down, mad at him for his success while feeling like they're so much better than him. Well, success happens by accident. And as the great Booker T once said, don't hate the player, hate the game. SB just wants to draw. It's not his fault a lot of people love what he does. Even he is surprised by his own success. Honestly, with how much people on the net have an ego, it's a breath of fresh air to see somebody, an artist mind you, who just considers himself a regular guy, who just likes to draw and make cartoons. He's not trying to be the next best thing. He's just being himself. And in my opinion, that's all he needs to be. That being said, even I've taken notice of his popularity and asked him on what his secret was. He simply told me to draw whatever I want, and not to be afraid of what anybody says. That's some of the best advice anybody has ever given me. And not a day has gone by since I haven't thought about that. SB's art may not be the most complex out there, but I've seen how much he's improved, so I know he's only going to get better from here. Things can only go up for this young up-and-comer. I'm happy to be a fan, and I'm even happier to be a friend. Keep up the good work, SB. So what do you guys think of SB99's art? If you don't know him, check out his work for me and tell him what you think in the comments below. And because I love reading what you guys have to say, I'm going to start encouraging some more engagement with some questions at the end of each video. So, what are your guys' biggest cartoon crushes? Don't act like you don't have one. Until next time, stay loony, my friends.